He is the man himself, the younger Mr. Crush against the Smashbox hero. You guys got 2 Smashboxes in this room. I have never seen so many boxes.
What's the second one?
There's one with like the official Smashbox.
Oh, N-Freak.
N-Freak, yeah.
Good old N-Freak.
Good old N-Freak.
Wow, this is wild. I know to you this is just Crush versus some Puff player on a box, but to me this is like
I'm surprised whenever I see a box player achieving anything, let alone a character that requires aerial drift.
If you told me 2 years ago, no, that wouldn't be right. If you told me 1 year ago that I'm gonna watch Crush play against fucking Squible, I think this is semis now. Is it semis? Question mark? Is it semis? Stream guy? Yeah, it's
so it's late Christmas night.
So it's
you've been a bad man. You haven't been giving to the poor. You've been crushing Tiny Trim's stream.
He's winning.
And then the ghost of Christmas future comes to you and he says,
"Squibble's going to play Puff."
And you scream at him. You say, "Is this the image of things that will be, or things that may be only?"
And then he says he's also going to play Box.
Oh.
What is the world I live in?
And you say, "How can I stop this?" And he says, "Actually, you can't."
He's also going to have a horrible, horrible game with one Johan Zhang right before it.
Yeah.
To which he ledge camped the entire time. But we're here now. This is the one that matters.
What gives? What
Squibble played Fox forever.
How does he do it on the box?
He just does it. I don't
He
even
looks
know
so
if he's
fast, actually.
I don't even know if he's one of those my hands hurt guys. I don't think he's one of those. I think he's one of the I hate melee type guys.
I feel it.
This is just one of the ways he can express liking melee again.
Those are the best melee players. The ones that could learn to hate it. He was
so retired that he gave his CRT away in the NEU melee Facebook group.
Holy moly. He said, "Anybody want this?"
Yeah.
Perfect condition.
He said, "Does anybody want these 2 TVs? I have another one."
Oh, he wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
It's like when you get rid of the whiskey and the flask.
He got rid of both of them. I like that. I've never heard that. Yeah, he's doing okay. Crush looking a little bit vulnerable. Rawson taking game 1, and not some crazy jank faction, but a little bit of SDs. But
see, I've often thought of melee as the story of a community that learns to hate the thing that brought them together, and I feel like the box and the rise of Prof are both exemplary examples. Like, oh, he got him with the no DI. He got him with the level 1. I like how we both pop off, and that's like the most obvious like Fox mistake.
Yeah, it's because it's Crush versus someone who is.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Level.
And you do have to expect it a little bit. You have to expect it right before they grab you.
Same thing. He grabbed him at a low percent, up threw him immediately, and up aired him. Except his one didn't kill.
Crush lost the game to Rosin today. He's shaky.
He did.
What's going on? Is it because there's another Jack in the room?
Sick. Okay. I'm on the Lean Goy Club. You don't know any of these people. This is wild.
I don't know.
Don't worry. 6 months we're going to be somewhere.
He took my
leg too.
Oh, hey, whoa. I just took my sexual harassment compliance training yesterday.
Jeez, that's a hot take in our neck of the woods. You wanna
the idea of
no. And Squibble versus Crush. Last stock. Who would have known?
You can't. You think you can stop me, Patty?
No, Jesus, no. Okay, yeah, Crush.
Oh, that was almost the moment. Crush had amazing DI there to save himself, but 70% Squibble has actually fallen behind in this match. Crush has locked it down.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. I can't believe it.
Crush is looking like, please let this game end then. And I think Squibble a little bit the same, which is seeking for a rest.
What does Crush enjoy? What makes him happy?
You know,
is that like too simple of a question?
I don't know if we listen to the same music. Sometimes I wonder.
I could see music making him happy.
I really want to make a that's not going to work again. You think it's ever going to work again in the set? It's a best of 5. You think he's ever going to get another up throw rest?
No.
He's dead.
But he might get some other free
Fox
shit.
is so sick.
Yeah. I think about whenever Fox makes that 5 boxing, that's literally all that I can say. I'm just like, that's.
It surprises me every time.
Yeah,
I've played this game for so long.
It's not the greatest analytics, but it's like, yeah, you could play as much as you want, but this map doesn't have grid lines. We're not sure.
When he's like in the little circle on Dreamland and then hits up B and then makes it.
Yeah. Always more surprising to me is that the other guy, the other guy thinks the same thing. They gave up too. Otherwise, they just grabbed the edge. Or they went like too deep and they were like, I'm good. Ooh, look at that forward air thrown in there, Crush.
Getting off.
Those are the good Foxes. Those are the ones that like know all the percents on Puff and like how to actually structure their punishes. Those are the guys that want to improve. They don't just want to be better and then hope that they win.
Dio has missed up air DI like 3 out of 4 times in the past 4 times that he's upthrown him.
Yeah. So this often happens in the set I see against box players, where eventually the non-box player starts to read.
Hold on, run that back.
All box players play the same. All
He's
of them.
playing fucking Puff. How does he play the same as box players?
Because the box has limitations that you can take note of, and especially with regards to drift. And like with Puff, it's probably harder to pick up on because her drift is so good to begin with.
Okay,
but
that's
like,
exactly the point.
You watch Hacks lose, you watch I think Gravy lose, and besides they're just like general like clumsiness because they're on a different controller.
That works.
They just like lose fine motor control. Like they lose part of what made humankind able to kill all the other animals and create the zoo.
Really think of that thing in the back of your mind, like I can hold a GameCube controller no matter the level of what I am.
A series of birds pecking this controller, like if they were intelligent, could pull off the same results. Only a human thumb can do what a GameCube controller can do. It's a better controller.
But Squibble's okay. Squibble actually hasn't been playing on the box that entirely long. During Shine, he switched back to controller just so he could actually enter the tournament.
That's right, because he wants to win.
The world we live in.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna look back.
I'm not blaming the box. I think he'd lose to Crush on controller too.
I don't know if he's beaten him ever.
Yeah.
You know, there was a time period back when. There was a time period back in Game 1 where we thought Squibble might win.
There was 3 stocks where I thought Squibble might win.
3 whole stocks? Yeah, you're
3 whole stocks.
You're right.
Out of 4, 75% of the game. I was not a believer in Crush. I was like, this guy, this top 20 player, he's gonna lose to some guy I've never seen before in my life. That's what my brain was telling me.
Hey, where do you think Crush would have been ranked if he didn't win the Invitational tournament? Because before that, I was like, this tournament's bullshit. How does this count for the thing?
I felt like his
And then he won, and I was like, yeah, this tournament's so sick. Let's go. I love that they made this.
I've always felt like his skill was going to be underrated, and so I'm glad he got that big, like...
I think he would have been below Hugs.
Oh, yeah.
He did that.
Maybe. I think anybody really paying attention to Melee knew where he was actually at, that he was performing at a almost near top 10 level. I don't know. I feel the same way watching Crush as I do watching Levin, where even if he isn't quite as good, it's like they are aiming for a similar goal.
Did you get a ballot?
Hell no.
Hell no?
I applied. I said I made these videos. Let me show you my Excel sheet. It's got all this shit. But
I applied as a meme.
But there isn't anybody on the ballot that I feel like I should have taken their place, so I don't feel bad.
See, I do.
All right. Then I. Well, then I'm not gonna. We can talk about that after.
I mean, we can go in 0 to 100, right? Real quick.
All right.
You know? Okay.
Who are you calling out? Who should Jackzilla's insights replace?
No, actually not you. It's me.
Oh,
this is my region.
It's
my region.
Then you can call out whoever you want on behalf of you.
This is kind of awkward because I know him and he's a
Yeah,
cool guy.
it's not so cool.
Edwin Budding has a ballot, and I don't think Edwin Budding should have a ballot.
All right.
You know, I don't know. Maybe he is like analyzing these sets. He's 2 stocks to 1 Edwin Budding right now. This is wild.
Every time we pay attention to him, he starts losing. It's all part. Oh no!
He won the game. Fuck levels. I don't care. He won the game.
Squibble. We like wrote him off. We did like 3 minutes of analysis. I still don't actually believe it all.
He was up in the middle of the Dreamland game, and I was like, I can go off about this commentary thing. Crush is just gonna clean it up.
Hey man, we got time.
All right, no. So yeah, Edwin Budding has ballot. I don't know if he's out here looking at the results and actually.
What would he say about Crush and Squibble? What would Edwin be telling you? Let's compare your analysis to his. I'm gonna give you an audition. This is a job interview.
Okay.
Assume Tapo retires and
he's so bad.
He gives the ballot to Jack
someone else to get a ballot. No.
No, you can justify yourself, and then I'll compare it to him.
I honestly probably shouldn't have a ballot.
All right, but I want you to do it in the context of Crush versus Squibble. Why shouldn't I rank Squibble top 90 right now? He took a game off of Crush.
Because he probably wouldn't have entered this tournament if we asked him if he was going to enter this tournament a day ago. I think if you asked Squibble yesterday...
Mango is the same way. He's number 3.
No, I mean, in general about playing Melee.
Oh,
like this person...
He's got 2! Oh, no, just kidding. He's got 1.
Did he have to arrest him?
I thought he did earlier. I thought the first stock was actually Squibble, because I was looking at you trying to make eye contact like a normal human.
Yeah.
Been working on the... Oh, Jesus, Squibble.
He's gone. He's gone. And also, taking one game off a player does not deserve you to be top 9.
Fox only gets like the one neutral air off of Puff being at the exact far right lower corner of the screen.
Are you a Fox apologist?
Absolutely.
Jeez.
And I have the data to back it up.
Jeez, he's alive still. You want to talk about Fox apologist? All right, can he live? Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
We have a game again. We have a game.
Yeah.
We have a set.
I'm an apologist for most of the characters, to be frank.
No, I hate floaties.
You
As
hate
someone who
floaties?
plays a floatie, I hate floaties.
Why do you hate yourself? Where does that come from?
Because if they weren't... Oh, yes, dude.
Cool.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
All right, hey, another aspect that I haven't really talked about at all. Both these players went to the same school for the longest time. I don't even know if they still go to the same school. But they were 1 and 2
Which
of their
school
school,
is
NEU.
NEU.
Northeastern. You know it? Yes, he got it again. That's like
So they were 1 and 2. They've gone back and forth. In Crush's head right now is the memories of when Squible beat him.
But they used to play Fox Dittos only. Because Squible, that's it.
So Crush is thinking to himself, maybe try Fox again. Maybe go back to what you were doing before.
No, I don't think Squibble's taken
better?
a game with Fox like in a very long time.
And he took 1.5.
He did very well.
Yeah.
I would like to see that set again at some point. But I have a hard read. Squibble's not. No, he might play now. He did well at this tournament.
He's coming back?